Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. It has been too long. I am reacquainted with so many of my amazing gals. I'm so excited for us to be back together again. I'd love for her to introduce herself, her first and last name, and the name of her business.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Ann Ball of Stephanie Ann Ball Consulting.
As my girl. Okay, so she works in the leadership space. She's going to get you right. She's going to get you right because a lot of you leaders that aren't necessarily leading anything right now, a lot of you people that were in management that want to be leaders when you come on out of this, I got a girl for you. I got a girl for you. I got a girl for you. Companies more than ever, individuals more than ever are going to need you, my darling. Don't you think?
I do think
Yeah.
this is so challenging for all of us for so many different reasons, and everybody's situation looks a little bit different. For some people, they're worried about the finances. For some people, the finances are fine, but all of a sudden, having extra responsibilities of transitioning to work from home and take care of the kids and feeling lonely if you're a person who lives by yourself and doesn't have any of that. Everybody's a little bit different. And so figuring out how to function in this new society is different, and it's hard on everybody.
It is hard on everybody. And I think that one of the things that I feel that is the overarching scenario, at least for me as an entrepreneur, when this began, I felt that it was only happening to me,
Hmm.
right? So because in the entrepreneurial space, in the leadership space, you are typically in charge and you are typically in control of whatever's happening. So if things don't go well, it's your fault. If things
Right.
go well, it could have gone better, right? So it's all of
Hmm.
these kinds of emotional scenarios. So when a pandemic happened, I subconsciously was like, oh my gosh, what did I do?
Yeah.
In fact, I didn't I literally did nothing.
No.
It was completely out of my control. But I
Uh-huh.
think that kind of surrendering that and working through those emotions, not only the tactical stuff, but also the emotion behind it. I know that you really pride yourself on really navigating both ends of it. Is that right?
Right. Yeah, I do. And I will tell you, this has been hard for me too. Quick story. I was
Yeah.
traveling for most of the beginning of the spring. I was in Seattle for 3 weeks in February, right when
Gosh,
it hit
right.
the United States. And a couple of days after they got their first cases, I left Seattle and I went to Las Vegas for a few days, the same weekend that it showed up in Vegas. So there was this sort of sense that I had that I was like running, running from
Right.
this like horrible apocalypse. And then by the time I got back to Philadelphia, everything was shutting down and I couldn't find anything in the stores. And so there was this just sense of fear and panic. And I
Yeah.
felt the same thing that you did. I was like, oh my God, what have I done?
What have I
I've
done?
ruined everything. And I was just on the cusp of all these great, exciting big
Oh,
things, and everything got put on hold. So for me, I've had to take my own advice more than I have ever had to take it before.
yeah.
And just knowing that none of this is normal. This is not a time where we can all be focused on being hyper productive and getting a ton of
Right.
stuff done. If you are, that's wonderful. I think that's
Yeah.
great for you.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I've had days like that that are wonderful and I crush out a bunch of stuff, and other days where I'm just in my Netflix
Right.
on the couch with like
Right.
my box of crackers and
Crackers.
the
It's a
box of
real
crackers.
thing, people. It's a real
It
thing.
is. Yes. And it's just understanding that you are reacting to everything that's going on and learning how to manage your emotions within that context instead of expecting something to be different.
No, I think that that's so important. I think, and as this pivots, your businesses are going to pivot, your roles within your companies are going to pivot, the way in which you structure and or manage your team is going to pivot. All
Yeah.
of those things are beginning to change. And I think that
Hmm.
more often than not, entrepreneurs, leaders, managers, executives don't like change unless they dictate it, right? Unless
Yes.
they are really not only managing it, but incurring, conquering it and controlling it. And so
Hmm.
this is a situation, if any, that is completely outside of our control. And so
Right.
with that really comes some challenges, not only in how we communicate with ourselves, but also how we communicate with others. Do you help people in navigating the best practices on even how to manage other people in their lives as well as teammates?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's such a huge part of it is learning how to take care of your people and learning how to check in on your people and figuring out really how to listen attentively
Yeah.
so you can spot when your teammates and your family members need certain things that they may not be bringing up to you. Because if you are in a position of leadership and you can make sure that everybody's needs are being met as best as you can,
Yeah.
whatever you're doing, that's really going to help drive your organization forward and keep everyone moving in the same direction, even if we're all separated.
I I mean, so true, so true. She
Mhm.
continues to give, my friend, my staff continues to give skills, tips, tricks of the trade. And rumor has it that there's a book on the horizon.
There is a book on the
I'm so excited.
horizon.
I'm so excited. What is
I'm
the nature of
excited
the book?
too.
What is the nature?
So the book is a combination of my two worlds coming together, which I went around and around about for a long time. But it brings the coaching tools and the consulting skills that I teach my clients. And I talk about that through the vein of me being a professional classical singer.
Wow.
And the whole concept of the book is about light and how I had to learn in a very literal way how to find the light on stage and move my body and stand in it, which is a
Oh,
very scary thing to do.
I love that
But
analogy.
how that concept applies to anyone in any industry with whatever you are doing, you have to develop the tools that allow you to just get out of your own way and get in the
Stand.
light and share what you're doing with the rest of society.
I love
So
it.
that's what the book is about.
I absolutely love it. I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be
Thank
so
you.
amazing. I know it's a process, so I'm not going to pressure you, but the world needs more of you. They need more of
Yes.
you, all of your guidance, and then this book. I cannot wait. But in the meantime, if people want to get in touch with you, if they want to follow, fan, and like you and get the skills they need, not only to manage their life, but to better their team and their company, where would they find that information?
Yes. So if you want to get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook. It's Stephanie Ann Ball Consulting on Facebook. I'm on LinkedIn as Steph A. Ball. I'll put the links in the comments for you so you can find those. But the book is very, very close to done. We're in the final stages, so it will be coming out in the next couple of weeks, actually, believe it or not.
Stop.
Yeah, it's almost here.
Oh my God.
So if
So you'll be
you
back
want
on with the book.
Oh, yes. We'll have a whole splash about the book when it
Yay.
arrives. But if you want to be the first to know, and if you want a sneak peek at the introduction, go to my website, stephanieannballconsulting.com. You can pop in your name and email address. I'll send you the intro and a couple of other fun bonuses and surprises. So,
Oh, I love the gifts, just keep on coming. I told you she's going to spoil you guys. She's
yes,
spoil you.
got to.
Thank you so much, Steph, for joining me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. Until next time, guys, I'm telling you, you got to follow, fan, and like my friend. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and we'll see you soon. Take care.